Here's a couple ways to boost any landing page's conversion rate as soon as today. Welcome back to the channel. Jason Wojo here, and I'm a conversion direct response nerd. I'm excited for today's video because I've been running landing pages for years. I've written probably over 1,500 landing pages, 2,000 landing pages to date, and I want to give you all of the best ways to boost the conversion rates on your landing pages. So first one's first is what happens on the first scroll, right? Prospect hits the landing page. There's two things that we forget to always allocate, and three things actually. First is your headline, which is your one sentence results-driven promise to the user or potential prospect. Two is having a subheadline that takes away any objections that they could have. And three is social proof. So maybe a quote from a customer, or maybe the amount of reviews with a 5-star emoji, or whatever that looks like, right? They're neat, or news logos. So you gotta have a headline, subheadline, and social proof. That's the first swipe. The second swipe is information, deliverables, story, bullet points, infatuations, right? That always increases the conversion rates of a landing page. Third is your load speeds. A lot of entrepreneurs don't realize how important load speeds are, but the faster your page speed is, the more conversions you're gonna get. If you don't have fast load speeds, it means that like Facebook and all these platforms you're running ads on, they see that as a result of having like really bad account health. So they're gonna hike up your CPMs if your load speeds are not crazy high. I've had boosts in conversion rates by 2-3% by increasing the page load speed by like a second. You might think that's not a big change, but let me tell you, if you get 2 extra customers per 100, you're not gonna say no to that. So make sure that you find a developer who can do a lot of HTML, condensing images down, all that stuff to increase page load speeds so that you can obviously optimize your pages over time. Number 4 is gonna be social proof. Now, you might have already knew this, but there's a certain methodology in how I do social proof. So whatever social we're putting on the page, you don't just wanna put one demographic on your page. There's multiple customers, avatars, demos, right, that visit your page. So I always like to get very variable with my social proof, like a mom who's 40 who runs a business, right, and got results, and then the blue collar guy who's 60 that runs a home renovation business that got results, and then the 25-year-old kid out of college that got results. Then like different ethnicities and etc. I'm always putting all these different testimonials so I can pertain to a different customer, because tons and tons of people are coming to your page. They're not all the same ethnicity as you. Number 5 is you have to stop thinking that you know what will convert instead of the market telling you. And this is a big belief system when you're writing landing pages, that you, the business owner, you think that, oh, well, I know what my customer wants. This is gonna convert like crazy. Do not get emotionally wrapped into what you put on a landing page. Let the market dictate for you what actually works and what doesn't. I see this a lot with entrepreneurs, especially when I'm coaching hundreds a year. They always say, oh yeah, like we're gonna do this. This should convert better than that. You don't know, okay? If you knew, the market would have told you yes or no yet, and you gotta put data and ad spend behind it to find the answers. And that brings me to number 6, which is FAQs. It's an objection handling piece of the landing page. Whenever you're writing any piece of copy, I always ask myself a couple questions. Number 1 is, do people understand this? Number 2 is, does this branch curiosity? 3 is, does this handle an objection? And 4, do they understand it at an elementary level? A lot of people try to write complicated copy on a landing page, use big words, and they think that that's what good copy is. It's not, because confused people do not buy. So stop writing your pages like you're trying to convince people with all these psychological words and terminology and all this stuff. It doesn't work, okay? You have to be simple. Number 7 is my most tried and true thing, which is if you don't have enough CTAs, they're gonna forget. And what I mean by CTAs, I mean call to actions. Every section on a page, or every point, or every 3 testimonials, I'm always putting a button. Sometimes we forget to do this because we're so consumed in writing the page and having good structure and making it nice and pretty that we don't realize that people need to keep being reminded to take an action, and they need to be told to take an action, because people from the early ages always like to be told what to do. So you have to tell them what to do to take the action that you want them to take. Even when sometimes people don't like maybe want to do something and they're told to do something, they still do it anyway. You know, it's kind of like when you were a kid and you did something bad in school, and then your parents would be like, well, like if your friend told you to do this, you probably do it too. That's the same methodology. You have to tell people what to do because they actually enjoy it, because most of your consumers are 9-to-5ers. They're not entrepreneurs like you. So keep those things in mind when you're trying to boost landing page conversion rates. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll have more videos like this, coming daily. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.